I talk to a lot of people who are like, I'd love to try to do my own thing, but they're scared to do it. And I'm like, you will always be
Mm.
scared to do it. What gave you the confidence and courage to give it a shot?
You will always be scared to do it. When I was at LinkedIn, I was on a plane every single week. And so I just thought, you know what? I feel like there is something special about my methodology. Whatever it is, I have no idea because it all seems really obvious to me. But I wonder if I can leave this all behind, right? And I can take the leap to go and start a business and work part time and make half the money I made in SaaS. That wouldn't be a terrible life. But I think it's just having confidence that what you do is something that the market needs and there's a differentiator there. I would say two things. I think one, make sure you have some savings. So no matter how epically amazing in sales you think you are, it will take a shitload of time for you to actually close deals and do it meaningfully, and you will run out of runway really quickly. So make sure you're in a financially stable place. I think the other thing is make sure you have a brand. So take some time to invest in your brand. Get out on LinkedIn, start to connect with people. If you have a bunch of clients now, wherever you work, make sure to connect with them on LinkedIn. So you're building that personal CRM for yourself, if you will. But I gave myself that shot, said, I didn't even create a website for, I think, 12 months because I was like, let's see how it goes.
There's a phrase that a fellow entrepreneur here in Seattle used with me recently. Doing this is sometimes like chewing glass,
Yeah.
right? And from the outside, people can look at this and say, oh man, you guys look like you're doing great. It is not all amazing, is it?
No, and you are never done building. That's the thing. Every time you turn around, there's a new logo you added, a new quote, a new product that you can develop, a slide deck that needs to be updated. It is like chewing rocks. You will also never work harder in your life, but
Right.
it is for your own business and the thing that you're building your way. I will tell you too, for anyone that's 18 to 24 months of financial runway, that's what you want me to save, giving you runway to make sure that you don't have to go back to corporate America, that you have more time to actually see if your idea is going to work. So take it easy, right? And then make sure you're really good to go when you're good to go.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And also just don't over engineer things. There's that gap between knowing what you're doing and breaking some glass and testing some things and pivoting, but also giving some things time. And it's always
Mm.
going to be harder than you think, right? You're out on your own and you got to eventually you start making payroll. So you got to keep selling. A lot of people that say to go out and do this on your own, you have to be incredibly risk tolerant. And
Mm.
I don't know that's actually the case because I think that if you are doing your own thing, part of being successful is mitigating risk. Like, I
Yeah.
think about this all the time. What's the big benefit of having your own business? One of the first things that comes to mind is control, right? And I realize I don't control when this deal is going to close or when this check's going to come in or whatever that is.
Yeah.
But I control so much more as an owner than I would if I was a CMO somewhere, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think no matter what, you only have control over so many things, right? There's a really beautiful part about creating your own business. I say this just like the way you would manage your finances early in life. If you starve, so to speak, for the first few years, think about how you can sustain yourself for the next couple of decades. And I
Yep.
think the same thing goes here. You have enough savings. Yes, you don't know when the next check is going to come in, and you don't know if they're going to pay on time. As long as you prepare and you're ready for those headwinds, you'll be fine. I'm not a risky person. I like control. I like process. I like responsibility. I like having my shit together. That's the kind of person I am. But you do need to toss some of that out the window in the early days and just go for it.